Hello and welcome to the match today. This is MSU Esports, and we have a great matchup here today. We're versing Cumberland in the round of 16 in this playoffs.
Yep.
My name's Alex,
My name is Kenny.
and yeah, we're 10-2, and they're 3-4. They're seated higher at seed 7, and we are seated lower at seed 10. But
Yep.
that doesn't decide everything. They versed the best 7 other teams in their region, and we versed our Division 1 teams, and we are up 10
10
to
and
2.
2. Yeah.
And so
So yeah, and the winner of this advances to the quarterfinals to play off against the winner of Wichita State and um Harrisburg, and the match will be played in Columbus.
so that's pretty good. There won't be us, so that's a little downside, but we're going to Columbus, and that would be great if we can go ahead and take control of this match and win. Now, a little bit on our team. Okay, we have a very exciting team, and up first, we're going to go with our IGL Ice Bear. He's our team captain, and he's going to be taking us to the win. I feel
Mhm.
like the strategies that he's bringing that we've seen all season long, 10-2 record. I mean, talk about taking us to the win, huh?
Yes, and following up, we have Slammed, our main duelist, main fragger, main content creation right here, he used to be Radiant #1, which is a pretty impressive feat there.
Pretty
Number,
impressive.
yes,
That's the best
very,
Valorant player in the world at some
yes,
point.
#1 in the world right there.
And picking off that, we have Frodo, our other second duelist. And fun fact about him, he's a former Fortnite pro. And so, kind of like Benji
Frankly,
Fishy, we saw what he was able to do at Masters Madrid. Let's see if Frodo can recreate that same magic here.
yeah. Following that, we have Moonro. Um, he is currently the highest ranked out of
Really?
every player here.
Well,
So great things to expect from him.
that just shows you what type of talent and diversity we got. We have
Yes.
a number one Radiant player at some
Uh-huh.
point, and now Moonro is above him. I
The
mean,
current
that's
highest
yeah,
ranked.
yeah, and
He is better than the best of the best right there.
actually, he's Radiant 0.
Hmm.
So
New rank. They had to make a new ranking system just for
yeah,
him.
and finally, rounding out the team is the longest standing member, the absolute glue that holds this whole thing together, Frog. And can't say enough good things about him. He's relied on so much to hold down the sights, and he is also not afraid to get his hands dirty and push a little bit further than he might want to.
Hmm.
But he's going to come out with the dub.
Yep. With the most experience, stickiest glue right here, holding together the team, making sure that, everyone's disciplined, following, everyone's calming, everyone's patient, everyone's, taking their time, making sure that the team's all rounded out and keeping
Absolutely.
morale up.
And before we get started, let's go ahead and shout out our Twitter, our Instagram, and join the Discord, all at esports at MSU. Go ahead and follow us. There should be some links popping up in the chat here soon. Go ahead and follow us now or after the match because you aren't going to want to miss anything because this is going to be one of the best matches you will ever watch. And I have no problem saying that.
Yes, it's indeed, and excited to cast this match.
We
We're
got a nice
gonna,
best of 3 coming up
yep,
here. We are a little bit behind schedule, but that is totally fine. We take the punches and we roll with them, and we are ready to keep going. And overall, I could not be more excited for this matchup. And I'm I'm at a loss of words.
yeah, honestly,
I think that we had just watched us practice, and the way we're looking in practice, I mean, I would not want to be on the Cumberland team. I'll tell you that much.
that's for sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, the way Slammed was moving,
Uh-uh.
he dropped a 30 in practice, guys. I'm not going to say he's going to do it again, but he's going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we can get out
Number
to the
one
same
rating.
hot start that we did in practice. And if we can do that, then we should be
We
set
are,
here.
yes.
And
Let's carry that momentum over
absolutely.
and see
And
it.
as we go ahead and cut over to our team, we have the main IGL Ice Bear there, front and center. Look at this beautiful Alienware facility here at Michigan State University. I love that you can see the Michigan State logo and lettering in the reflection in the back window there.
Mm-hmm. Very,
Everybody,
very
we're
clean.
just waiting. We're waiting for the game to start. We've been waiting for so long, and I'm so excited. I mean, you can just kind of feel it here in the facility. Everybody is scrambling for this because we want to advance to the quarterfinals and we want to go to Columbus. You know,
Mm.
uh, if you didn't know, guys, this is for the NACE tournament and event schedule. And here our IGL is going to go ahead and take a break, maybe go
Go,
get some
go,
water,
chill
and
out the nerves, and yeah.
yeah. So,
Mhm.
man, I mean, we're looking locked in.
Yes.
I mean,
Mhm.
I didn't see nobody else.
No panic, no
Yeah,
nothing. They're just
no, it
locked
was
in. This is just
stone.
another
Yeah,
day for them.
I mean, what are we doing? Like, come
Mhm.
on, let's lock in, let's get it. I'm really excited to see what type of comps we're rolling with on different maps here.
Mhm.
We got the double duelist here on bind, but is that what we're gonna roll with here in the tournament? Maybe we got a little counter strats here.
Mhm.
You know, Ice Bear is very unpredictable in the way that he strategizes. You don't really know where he's gonna go. We've seen him on watch flank, but we've also seen him push and become a lurker.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Mhm.
became a lurker as well as a flank watcher.
Mhm.
And so getting that team his space and then allowing his team to be able to capitalize on that space created is really where Ice
Mhm.
Bear
Yep.
shines.
And that versatility is really what we're looking for from the IGLs, right? We see that a lot of IGLs, not only is their job to lead the team, but also a lot of them are now, they're big fraggers. You see them on the top of the leaderboards, and they no longer have that image that, like, if you're an IGL, you have bad aim.
Yeah.
No, that is not seen here.
Yeah,
We
no.
see that, like, Ice Bear was really leading the team in that practice match. He had
Absolutely.
great
Setting the
strats.
tone.
Mhm. Yep. And with that, he also has a very competent duelist, Slammed,
I
coming
mean,
in.
phew,
I mean,
I mean, if I with hit with slammed on your team, how can
uh-huh.
you be afraid to go into a
Uh,
match? I mean,
if
you
anything, I'd be afraid if I see Slammed on the other
yeah,
team.
yeah,
He was.
exactly. Wait, is that Slam, former
Oh my
number one
god.
Radiant?
Oh,
Get me out of the lobby. I
can
mean,
we FF?
yeah, guys, is that possible? Because once they get we're once we get off to a hot start, it's really hard to stop us, and
Hmm.
I hope we can just keep that momentum going
Hmm.
through into this match.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And so overall, we have a new agent as well.
That's true.
We aren't able to use it in this tournament, but overall in Valorant, we have the new agent Clove,
Hmm.
which seems to be a lot of players' favorite agent because you can
Yes.
kind of do everything with her
Yes. A
or with them.
very, very strong kit. Yeah.
Very. You have
Hmm.
the smokes as your
Yep.
default thing. You can then go ahead and take away 90% or 90 HP off them with her
Yep.
decay nade. And
Hmm.
then as
Stopping any push. You try to push. You see
yeah,
any U2, you throw that thing. You're all instantly one bullet to
yeah,
kill you.
immediately. I
Hmm.
mean, on pistol rounds, that can be completely game changing. The only problem, and obviously the self res as the
Yep.
ultimate. The only problem is being able to replace one of the other controller agents
Yes.
in
Hmm.
competitive is very hard to do.
Hmm.
Obviously, ranked, she's going to be all over the place, but in competitive, Omen's paranoia, which we will see a lot of, I'm sure today,
Hmm.
is so impactful and can completely swing rounds in the way of the Omen.
Hmm. Yep. With how wide that the range of that
Phew.
paranoia is and everything, like we see a lot of like players like tens, right? You can not only are you fulfilling that smoke role or maybe even secondary smoke role,
Yep,
like his kit, you can really frag out a lot with it, which of course we see that with Clove too. So
yeah,
there can be a really big like meta change here.
absolutely. Yeah, like you said, with Omen's TPs, being able to get into advantageous positions, positions that you don't really know. That's
Mhm.
why so many of the top fragging agents and good agents have that type of verticality.
Mhm.
We see that with Jet's updraft. We see that with Raze's satchel blast packs. We see that with Omen's TP. There's so many different ways to get on different elevations that allows you to be in an advantageous position because as we know with tactical shooters such as Valorant, it's all about that crosshair
Mhm.
placement.
Yep.
And when you're at a vertical place that somebody might not realize you're at,
Mhm.
it's hard to put your crosshair on there and you
Yep.
know exactly where they're coming from.
Mhm. And like not only that, right? It serves as such a great way to just get out of a position, right? Say you peek someone, kill them, right? And now you're stuck in this corner, right? With that teleport, you can get away scot free. Don't have to walk
Exactly.
across, right?
Don't even have to peek into any
Mm-hmm.
fire. You dug around the corner, you TP across, and you're scot free.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have to clear that corner. So you
Yep.
may even TP
Yep.
away. They're going to
So
clear it with
much
some
trailing.
util
Mm-hmm.
or they're going to clear it with their body. So it's very interesting to see how
Mm-hmm.
the game is changing over the years because, like we said, we're looking for Ice Bear to carry us and bring us to that win. because it's not like the olden days of Val where it's just, hey, whoever's got better aim is going to win this thing.
Yep.
You know, like that was how it used to be. Now it is so strategic and it comes down to that mid rounding. And if you can get that mid rounding right, you're going to be able to win the whole thing.
Yep.
Because reading the defense and reading, or I should say, reading the other team
Mm-hmm.
mid round and being able to capitalize on where they're at.
Yep. Drawing
That's,
out those rotates, picking the right site, picking the sites that, you know, you have your game plan, you know, trusting your game plan, knowing that like your game plan, you know, will work, having that trust and still, you know, performing to your best of your ability.
absolutely. And as we see here, the guys are in good spirits. And and we see Ice Bear finally opening up that pack of what looks to be Hubba Bubba. And
That's
it's
the secret sauce
yeah,
right there.
that there it is right there. And so I'm really excited. And it looks like we might be able to hop into the match here very soon.
High spirits. Yep. Very high spirits. You know, those do not look nervous at all right here.
I mean,
They're
stone
just,
cold.
Yes, just laughs. You know, Ice Bear locking it in. You know, who knows what he's cooking up in there right now? But
Yeah,
you know, each thing he puts out is gonna be fire.
Absolutely. And it's just a pleasure to watch this with you, Kenny. And I'm really excited to keep this going.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can, let's get shout out to the MSU Esports president, who is going to be coming into the Esports Lounge tomorrow and taking a look at this beautiful facility that was built here for us. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm really excited to see the growth of esports. Yes, esports is very big at MSU, but it's big all over the country, and the collegiate scene is getting a lot more recognition than it used to. You know, we see with players like, let's disregard that. Yeah. We're going right into Lotus, everyone. And let's go ahead and see what we got. We got slammed going in on the Rays. Moonro going with Sky.
Ice Bear going with the controller. It looks like we might have a double controller.
Double controller, Omen Viper, and Frodo is
still hovering there.
We'll see. Should be a Sentinel here, and we're looking over, and it might just be a mirror comp. We have Bill Goat going on the Killjoy, John going on Viper, Cascola on Sky, Jay Kuda.
Yep,
Jay Kuda is, or I'll just say Kuda is on Rays, and Frodo does end up going on KJ, and it looks like we probably will get that mirror comp here on Lotus. Now, it will be very interesting to see each team's strategy. Now, you have to control one of the extremities. You have to control A main, and Rubble, or you have to control Mound and C. If you don't control one of those, it's really, really bad. Yes. Because if you don't control any of those, you're just giving the team both of those, and Lotus is a rotate-heavy map. It is that mid-game that we were talking about earlier. The best mid-game will most likely win here, Taco.
Yes,
Kenny.
For sure. Right here, right? There's 3 different ways, 3 different sides, right? And the most common defender side, strat is to control one of said sites, right?
Yep.
Locking down one possible path and forcing them to go on the other 2 paths.
Absolutely. Right? It's very common to only stack A and C and leave B a little open, maybe with a alarm bot, because the rotates into B are so quick and so easy to do that you're not really at a downside with leaving it open.
Yeah. And not only that, can you, as they're focusing B, you can pinch through them from behind from the other 2 sides. So
absolutely.
So B is just overall more advantageous for the defenders.
And here we go, hopping in. Whew, I'm so excited. Let's see what we got. We are starting here on attack, so we'll be able to see where Cumberland goes for their defensive side, whether they're more, and it looks to be like they're more of a B team currently, but we obviously have a lot of pregame before the round starts. We're looking here at what we have, a mirror comp. This is actually, we should be able to see the same things coming out of both teams, and it's just looking like it's going to be whoever plays the comp better. This should be very comfortable territory for both teams. This is a very standard comp. And as you can see, we have the Viper and Killjoy on C. Only Omen A. It's pretty interesting. We do have a time here. My guess is we are waiting for someone to return.
Yep. It looks like the enemy Sky here is maybe having some technical issues here.
So we are just waiting for this currently. But, I mean, what are we looking for here, right? We have a turret on B currently, and we have the alarm bot and a nano swarm on C, with Viper on C as well. You don't normally see both of them play on the same site because they're both very much anchor agents. We do see the standard B wall launched from B main that does allow somebody to play in that corner and get access to that information without actually being
Seen.
seen
And
by the wall. You're able to
that
hide in a little cubby.
and now that is a very strong position because not only do you have to completely clear that around the corner, you're open to anyone that might peek right out of A and just shoot you from behind.
Absolutely.
So, and not only that, even if you don't play that, right, you're having them guess. They need to.
Are they going to be there? Yeah.
Yep. They would probably have to use either a sky flash or just some, or even just check it.
Yeah.
So,
and that's going to take extra time away from the execute. So, I mean, that's what's crazy about this. And so we have the turret up for B main to catch any flanks if they are trying to push up B main. But like I said, it is looking like it's going to be that AC heavy pressure. Whew. I mean, man, I'm excited. I'm nervous. And, oh, it's Ikuta. Okay. Ikuta. So very nice. And it does look like Cascola is back. And so we should be getting going and get this underway. RR, we are ready to go. That should be the game started. There we go. So this is looking like an excellent start from us right away. We see that the other team, Cumberland, is immediately going for that A and C pressure, while we are pushing up B. Immediately going for that rubble control, and they have it. We give it to them. But we're already pushing through B, and they know that immediately we have to blow in, and we're in, and we already are in heaven. Slammed is getting, we have so much info. We know where they're not. Slammed is getting so much info for his team. We don't even have to do it. We know we're just fighting Broken. And from CT, the smoke is there. There's that Omen Paranoia we were talking about. Bilgo does get half, and he's just sticking it. He's just sticking it. Can we stop him? And we just stick it. And we unfortunately lose the pistol round, but let's see what we can get. We do get 2 kills, but this is not good for us. We had a lot of survivors there, Kenny, and that hurts our economy very much. But let's see what Iceberg has for the eco here. And now what do you think could have went better, I guess? What do you think we should have done?
I think playing a little bit closer. We had all that map control, right? We were in sight. We knew that, like, if we're in sight and holding out the sides, they're gonna, more so flood in. But I feel like as we were playing pistols, right, most of this close range,
Absolutely.
play it off, right?
Sorry to cut you off, but we did force up here. We bought the stingers, and they're reading the B re-hit, and we are in, and we're going to rubble, and we actually take out the Omen. That is perfect. The rubble door is not broken. The door isn't broken. We're going to go ahead and nade heaven. We have full control. Spike is planted. This is looking excellent for us, and I like that we're actually playing on site. This is an immediate adjustment and a re-clear of, or a change from the pistol round. Pistol round, we were hanging out outside of it, but now we're actually inside, and time is ticking. We do know to our heaven. You see it, we get one. Ikuta gets the trade. It is up to Slammed. Oh, wait, it's a 3v2. It's a 2v2. Frodo and Ice Bear. Gets the one. Wait for the tap. You don't have to peek. And Cascola gets the one. Ice Bear's 1 HP. And Wings gets the one. And we actually win the eco round. That right there is absolutely. We did force and we did win. That is an excellent job out of the fellas. And we absolutely love to see that. We love to see the change from pistol. We noticed the weakness. Last time we pushed through heaven, we got nobody, and then we all played off site. They just smoked us off and stuck it. And so that caught us off guard, but we were able to bounce back really quick. And look at Cumberland's buy here. We have a broken buy too. They have 4 sheriffs,
but they do have a slight read.
Cover going out.
They are stacking it correctly, but they do get the first blood, but we do get a nice trade. Way to go, Ice Bear. And we're going to go ahead and pick up that orb. And we're going to get out of there. Because we do have Frodo on the opposite side of the map taking control of Rubble. see anything. We see Raze, Sky. That is now 3 that we have seen here. We're still picking here, but the bomb is going A. This is perfect. Let's Slam get these kills. That's another one. That's not Sky. We saw Sky and Omen peaks. Okay, it's a C-stack. It's a C-stack. Go, 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 go. That's immediately what should be being called and what is being called, because look at our team doing way faster than what I was trying to think of. And we're already here. Slam is already back on Rubble. Not expecting the flank. There is 3 flank, all of them. Will we turn around? Let's see what Slam does. Oh, he hears him. Nope. Oh, but John with a nice kill takes out Slammed, who was on top of Rubble. Frodo, there's that TP. They hear it out. We are flashed. That flash does not hit us.
Enemy remaining.
And way to go, Frodo and Frog. And sets the glue. And there it goes. Ice Bear taking it down, picking up another round win.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. And yeah, we really like to see there that kind of little making sure that we kind of bait out the rotates. You know, Slam did a very fine job there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was that mid-rounding that we were talking about.
Yeah.
We saw that we saw that there was a lot of pressure C, and we had Frodo sneak up A. And then we saw that there was, after we had already killed 2 C, there were 2 more. Okay, that probably means they're all C. Let's get on to A right now. Let's go ahead, get into this buy round. We have a pretty huge round. Only Omen here on C with the one-way. We're just pushing through. Hey man, if you're not gonna shoot at us, we're just gonna keep pushing. Whoa, hey. Disregard what I say. Gerardo is wanting to keep going. Gerardo gets Frodo and Slam. Ice Bear with the TP gets Cascola. And as well gets Moonray. And it's just Gerardo and Ice Bear. It's the Omens getting all the kills here, Kenny.
Like
A spike? Oh. I know exactly what's about to happen. They're going A, and Mr. Ice Bear is going to use that Omen TP to pick up the bomb. Now, it does look like Cumberland is reading this. They saw that they were running away. They heard them. And then they looked at that ult, and they saw, oh, he's got Omen TP. We can't just watch Spike. So let's see what they capitalize on this. They know that it's not C. And there's the alarm bot. And this should push them in. They know KJ's here because of the... Oh, and he does just stick it.
Last player
The timing. Oh, very good play by Cumberland, recognizing the Omen ult was in play and pretty much playing it perfectly, honestly. Kenny, I really couldn't say anything more. It really is the Omen show right now. And it is what we were talking about. It's very easy to get in advantageous positions with Omen. With those one-ways that you can set up for yourself, the TPs to get away.
And that flash, right,
Woo!
can instantly stop any push.
Instantly.
Just the range it has, right? You're just instantly blinded and just can't move in. Right?
And all you see is whatever's next to you.
Yep.
So you do have to be a little careful not getting too close to people who are paranoid. That one-way is set up again, but we're just going for B again. And it does seem like Cumberland is reading this. We're going into the stack. Let's see what we got. We do see 2.
Last player standing.
Up.
Spike down.
And audio is a little unfortunate, but we do get the round loss, and it was a little bit of a off buy, so now we should be able to get our guns back.
We were able to get 1, so that does hurt the guns a little bit, but we will see what we can work off of with that.
Absolutely, and I'm looking to see some adjustments made here. Yes, with the eco, it was perfect. It was perfect because we had to push together. We had to play together. This is where we should be able to see some adjustments here.
Seems like we're going out. That 1 round ago.
Absolutely. We do have our... See? Immediately, we're putting in our one-way for us to work up. We have all of Mound. Look at this control. This is beautiful. But on the other side of the map, Gerardo does get full Rubble control. We're holding very deep for that. And push back. Wow. Way to get, we got rid of that utility. Now they can't just leave it here. And that does force a rotate out of A. A is free, but we don't know that. And they start pushing up. Looks like the door is about to be pushed open. Let's see what we got. We do have a reset. Both teams fighting back and forth. This mid-rounding is crazy. The smoke does come in. That might bait a rotate, and it does. Only KJ here sitting on the left, and Slammed is already on it. Does get the first kill. That should be our explosion onto site. We have full site control. With this boombox, we follow it. We know what's close. Hey, and we have that rocket. What's up? And there we go. John is down. Slammed with the opening 2 picks. Pretty much setting up the round. And look at this. Frog on the flank. Does get Cascola. There's that paranoid. Eduardo wins. And Slammed is here for it. Do not peek this man when he is hot. Ikuda with the movement. It looks like this might just be a save. See if we can get out of there. But Frodo will not let that happen. We do pick that up with a flawless, I might add, gun round there, Kenny.
Can I get a drop?
I'd really like to change up there, taking their time, drawing out the fakes, just like kind of what we saw in the practice, taking their time, checking those corners, making sure, right, Slam, really impactful in there, going in, getting that pick, and just taking all that space, going in right away. He heard the rotate, right, he went in, cleared the space, checked for the corners, made sure, and yeah, just really like to change here, but let's see what they opt for here.
Let's see what the reaction is out of Cumberland. Immediately, it's a C stack. They realize that we like the C, so they keep a little bit more here. With that one way, we're still working up here, but instead of last time where we were mainly all here with a passive hold on A, we are very aggro in rubble. We kill the KJ turret, and that forces that paranoia out, and that immediately shows us, hey, we have a lot of people here. Oh, here comes the party. Oh, and look at that TP just as we were saying. And Ikuda misses the ult onto Ice Bear because of that TP. That was amazing. And Frog goes ahead and takes out the side anchor, John. But Gerardo is already here. I apologize for the audio issues. And, hopefully those get fixed here soon. But Moonro with... And we already are up in heaven. We should be able to take out this KJ. Oh, but Cascola is there protecting it. The timing. Slam with it. But this KJ doesn't really gain that much space. Let's see what this slows down. Broken is broken. And we do get the kill. Slammed isn't going to be able to make it inside of this. But it is all down to Cascola, who actually has sight to himself here. And we get a 2v1. Was Slammed a little weak. And just like that, Frodo is going to go ahead and clean up the round for us to bring us up 4-3. This is a very close match. This is going back and forth. When we see the scoreboard here, we will be able to see how the timeline goes because it kind of feels like it's been back and forth the whole game.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very well played by both teams, adapting on the fly. And
one moment. We're going to reset the audio. No. Okay. Now we're back. Ice Bear gets the opening pick, but Ikuda does get the trade, and Frodo goes and takes out Ikuda. Gerardo takes out Slammed, and Frodo gets the trade. Gerardo is still here being a problem. The rotates are coming in. We're still fighting this. Moonro wanting more. Plays in, pushing up. Sees both. We got Viper here, and we're going to go ahead and take that out. Nice job, Frodo. That was a firefight.
yes,
How about
very,
that?
Very hectic right there.
Woo! Look at the guys here. Doesn't seem to be shaking us that we lost a few rounds earlier. We're up 3-5, and we have KJ ult. They have Omen ult, and yeah, this is looking very, very good. I'm loving what I'm seeing. They're expecting. Look at the ping on the map. They're expecting the Mound TP. They're expecting it. Let's see. It looks like Ice Bear is preparing for that one way. It looks like we're going to go ahead and try to molly the outro. And there goes the molly. Boom. Stopping it. And we immediately have mount control. This is so, so good. And we saw the adjustment from Cumberland to try and change this. Let's see what. Slam, you have to be careful here. Because a little closer. And John is going to peek that. And you might be dead. Go ahead, shoot. Yeah, there you go. Peeks it, knows nobody's there, gets out of there. Pushes it. John does take out Slam, gets the first blood. John takes out Frodo. There goes the KJ ult. But don't worry, we have Ice Bear. Who's gonna spot John? John is having himself a round, Kenny. He is on for the ace, and let's see what happens here. Moonrow. Does get John, but Bill Goat is there for the trade. Frog does get the dink, and that is a nice try, and that is a great round out of Cumberland. They gave us the mound control, but they immediately attacked the other sides. We had site with KJ and Viper, which, like we said, both side anchors. It's going to be very hard to get into that site. And then we also had the Rays coming in from B. And look at this. Immediately, I love that we're going right back to it.
Anyone
Because,
have funds to spare?
oh, never mind. I spoke a little too soon. I thought they were going to be a little out. But look at the scoreboard. The kills across the board are almost matched perfectly. That is crazy. 3 ults on the side of MSU, 2 on the side of Cumberland. And we do see that Viper ult C. You're going to be able to notice that. Gerardo with the op on Omen. We do see this now. Tenz has made this pretty big. Like I said, with that verticality, we're able to get into very interesting spots with that. Look at how deep Slam is. John has no idea. Slam, you have to be so careful. Oh, and he gets the Viper all out of there. Goes ahead and nades. Or Bilgo. Bilgo gets the trade. We do have sight all to ourselves. And we are going to use the Seekers here. And know that nobody's flanking. Currently.
There's another. You should run.
Nobody's watching. And we're going to also use our Killjoy ultimate. And we trade. Look at Ice Bear with the ADS. One more. Oh. Go ahead and push forward, but he looks like he's going to be caught. And that's one player detained. Bill Goat, unfortunately. Oh, are they going to get him? Oh, no. Bill Goat. What a play. Nice job by Frodo. And way to secure around MSU. We used a lot of ults there.
Yes.
We used Sky ult and Killjoy ult. But they also used the Viper ult. So that's very, very good for us. And so look at this. We have 2 rounds left in the half. And look at the buy. Like any round, whoever's losing the round is, even if you're winning the round, we have very little money. If we lose this round or even win this round, some of our players aren't going to be able to buy. This is a very, very close match, and it's very, very cool to see. Both Omens have their ults online. We see the same. Oh, but this time, see, Cumberland gets that mound control. They have 3 there. It took 3 players though. We didn't push anywhere else. So they gain that map control and they keep it. Coming up here. Omen is resmoking. Gerardo is now solo holding mound. This is so big for Cumberland. They're stacking. They got 2B. They're trailblazing us. We should have, yep, we got Frodo, the KJ to break it. Oh, we're exploding out, but Ikuda takes out Slam. But Moonru gets the trade. And Moonru gets another John with the trade on Moonru. And it's now a 3v3. It's the exact same trades for both teams. Look at the agents alive. It is Omen, it is Viper, it is KJ. Frodo pushing up, seeing if he can catch somebody off guard. Does get one and gets traded by John. They know Vipers see Link. Is gonna be good for his on Bill Goat, and Ice Bear sees John. Oh,
down to the Vipers.
It is the Vipers. The trades are crazy. John is sticking this. Oh.
He knows his position.
Oh.
Viper.
Oh, and John, what a play. Is going to go ahead and seal up the round for Cumberland. Wow, what a round there. The trades, the pushes, it was immaculate. I mean, that was exactly what you want out of a Valorant match. That's a Valorant round right there. All right, now we're up to the last one. And we have the Raze ult and the Omen ult for both teams. And here's that wall again.
It really just shows how even this
match
is.
It shows how even this match is. The ults are on pace together. Let's see what we have here. Again, KJ is now solo anchoring A. We have 2B. And looks like John's going to be holding down Mound all by himself here. I don't know if that's going to be enough against MSU's 4 or 3. but I'm glad we're also contesting the mound as well as rubble. Slammed is going in. Unfortunately, was team flashed, but completely has the sight. We have no idea. He cleared so much space. They're terrified of him. Oh my gosh, look at the rotates. That ult forced the Omen ult, and we're not even on the site. They didn't even know we didn't make it onto site. Now they do. And oh man, look at that. We're pushing right in to the stack. Interesting.
Bot coming back.
Coming from here, opening the door. Oh my gosh, it really is the same. We're gonna go ahead and get broken, and we're going A to B because Ice Bear is main. And we're gonna keep Frodo here on alert. Oh, but John gets the opening pick on the Moonrow. That's a huge, huge
30
pick.
seconds left.
Oh, and Cascola goes ahead and takes Slam. Takes the smoke. But Frodo is in a very, very good spot.
Last
But John,
player standing.
it's all up to Frodo. And what a round out of Cumberland. A flawless win. Excellent. And a 6-6 half, Kenny. I mean, wow. Can we talk about a game?
Yes, yes indeed. Very, very.
Switching sides.
Right now, the roles are switched. Let's see what type of plays that Cumberland can put out here, right?
Absolutely. Now thinking back to the first half, we saw how important that mound and rubble control was. And we saw that, like we said, most teams need to be pretty open and then can get the rotates when they need. So it'll be very interesting to see how Michigan State goes ahead and plays this defense. And it looks like
They're doing
it's going to be...
1-2-2.
Looks like they are... I mean, I trust Frodo to lock down C on myself. So I absolutely... I'm loving what I'm seeing right here. Yep. 6-6. Let's go and get right into it. Pike moving up into this position. Fighting for Rubble. Oh, and hey, they're going to trade dinks, and they're both going to say, GG's. Let's go. Good fight. Let's live to fight another day. Pike is going to get, or Slammed is going to go ahead and get healed up to full using Sky's regrowth. And they know now the way that Cumberland the way that John was playing, they know it's not going to be A. He's playing very passive. And yeah, Frodo should be able to realize where this hit is coming into. He was smoked off. The paranoia was sent in. Frodo's calming to everybody. Hey man, hey. We got action on C here. Oh, and Slam goes ahead and takes out Gerardo and gets John, who he doesn't even see. Slam!
One enemy remaining.
Gets 3, and Moonroo goes in and takes out the Bilgo and Cascola. The 1v3 cannot do it, and that's Michigan State winning the pistol round, which is what we actually like to see.
Yes.
We didn't see that in the first round.
Yes.
So now it'll be up to, we'll have to see if Cumberland is going to do the same strat that Michigan State did and it's going to force here, or are they just going to play like a normal eco?
And that's really what we like to see there, right? Slam getting that impact. Holding
Yes.
down that site, right? That's what we like to see from Mr. #1 Radiant right here, right?
Absolutely.
Right. As we can see here, it's kind of very, very even in the score, right? 11-11 for Slammed, and just overall 6-7, right? Just one round in. Let's see.
And immediately we see the push, the flash, Pike, Slam, gets one. Gets that ball, gets another one. Who is he shooting at? He doesn't know, but it was Gerardo behind that screen. Let's see what Slam can do. He's pushing even further. The one-way in his favor. Little does he know, one nade off that right wall would be insane. Bill Goat sitting on what looks to be 1 HP. Definitely one shot from anything I know, but maybe possibly healed from Cascola. We don't know if he has that regrowth. But look at Frog, just waiting for the contact off the turret to then molly the site. And it looks like that's going to be exactly what's happening. Yep, as we see. Look at that. The Viper molly into the KJ molly. You're not getting into this site. And now we know exactly where you're at. Let's see what Cumberland can do. They do open the door, and now Frodo has to be concerned about Mound. But he does have the alarm bot, so he's not too concerned. That's why there's no rotates. That didn't draw a rotate. You got to break that alarm bot. Let's see what Frog's got. Frog knows at least one's here. Still. Toxin low. All right, I'm going to need a resmoke.
30
That's
seconds
probably
left.
what he's saying here. But now going into C, they are full pushing C. Frodo, hey, I got full action here. He's spraying. Doesn't get any action. Frog is there to back him up. They're doing the safe plant,
Spike planted.
and they do get the spike down. That itself is very good for the eco. Immediately with the flash. Way to go. 2 of them who are flashed, and Frog is going to get 2. That was the Frog and Slam show. Get your ecos, everybody. And that is extremely good. It is round 3. We're going into the gun round. He had it this round, by the way. Slammed is 14 and 11 and has his raised rocket on round 3 of it. But he also had it when I mentioned that he could throw that nade. When there were 3 players after he had killed 2, he had his rocket on round 2 of the game. And look at this. I mean, the ult economy. Frog is 4 out of 9, and Raze Slammed has his ult right now.
We were looking very good right now, up 2. Now this round right here will be a very big decider on how our econ will work, right? Getting this bonus will really help us.
It would set up the rest of the match for sure. Ice Bear takes a little bit of chip there, and by a little bit, quite a bit actually. But we're fighting for this. Gerardo gets slammed. Moonro gets the trade. Moonro getting Gerardo.
Toxins going up.
And that is our duelist off the way, but that is their omen. So that really does hinder Cumberland's ability to attack sites. But look how far up
Toxin screen down.
Viper is. John is all the way up towards tree, and he has all this information. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple of rotates here. If this spots someone, which it does. Oh my gosh, John is all the way up towards CTA. We're gonna put an alarm bot B. Oh, but John goes ahead and takes out Frodo. Oh, but he doesn't expect Frog right there. That does give us a Vandal. Moonro.
30 seconds left.
Holding. Does hear them. Yep, planting C, guys. Planting C.
Spike planted.
Now I really hope we group up, take some time. Everyone group up. Make
And
sure,
look at
but
Ice Bear
okay.
on the flank. That is going to be huge.
Flash.
They hear them pushing back. They're going to be pushing right back into Ice Bear. If we can get a kill here, this is going to be big. But Bill Goat said, nah, this is our round. We're going to take that out. Oh my gosh, they're actually going right into...
Player
Oh,
standing.
but Ice Bear's only able to get 1. Frog left in a 1v2 situation, but he's not clearing left-handed. Kuda is going to go ahead and take that. An excellent bonus round out of Michigan State there. Getting 3 guns out of the way. And a plan, right? No. We're on defense.
Yes.
And this is where the game starts. This is where it really comes down to it. This is where Michigan State pretty much have to win this round. As you can see, with our funds, we're not looking the best. But Frog being 3 away from that ult is very good. And on the other side, Cascola 2 away from the Seeker. Oh my gosh. Slammed has full mount control himself. Is he going to reveal his position? No, he is not. Excellent. They do go away. And John is going to go ahead and open that door and maybe convince somebody to come across. And that forces a smoke out of Ice Bear. Excellent work, John. Slammed. Holding mound. Guys, I'm not seeing anything. We're good. We can get some players elsewhere. And it looks like the Trailblazers coming through. They know that this is an execute. Uses the satchel and gets out of there, but they know exactly where he's at. He takes it, but that smoke does allow him to leave. And with that regrowth, Slammed is going to be put back up to 100 HP. Let's see what we have here. Slammed is waiting, and there is no one there. We are ready for that. We know that if they're not on site, they're probably not there, right? This is a full push towards A, and look at the rotates. Ice Bear
30
calling a
seconds
perfect
left.
game.
I've got your trail.
Placing swamp grenade.
Immediately the paranoia is out, but it is sent out to delay the push out. We have Psych Control, but Ice Bear and Moonray both get one. It's the trade. Ice Bear. Omen diffs Gerardo right quick. Frog is pushing forward to get that in.
One enemy remaining.
And they take it out. It is a 1v3 situation.
Last
John
player standing.
gets 2 and it's in a 1v1. Oh my gosh. Slammed saves Michigan State, but that is so much damage to Michigan State. Only Slammed is going to be able to have a gun next round. That was crazy. What a play out of John. What a lineup.
Very, very close there, honestly. At the end, like, it really boiled down to the last seconds there, and we saw that it ended up being almost like a 5v5. No picks, no nothing. Both teams really disciplined with the innings and just...
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, look at this broken bye, but we are forcing up. Again, another must-win round for Michigan State. I didn't see, I believe it's a little shorter of a bye out of the Cumberland team pushing up B. It's looking like a little bit more of a default now. Hey, let's slow down. Let's get some map control. Let's figure out where these guys are going before we make our move. It does look like a lighter buy out of Cumberland. Slammed, holding down B site. We needed Trailblazer to re-clear B main. Yep. And, yep. Okay, nobody B main. We should be good. Okay.
Going very slow here.
Interesting move. It does look like John is in the presence of a lineup, probably to molly off Rubble. Oh my gosh, and that Paranoia's trade. Moonrow and Ice Bear away. The nade gets thrown, and very, very good clear out of Cumberland. Oh, but look at the KJ.
Going out. Will they expect?
3 going C, or tree.
Oh.
30 seconds left.
Bill go. Oh. Photo. Okay. And on the other side, right, we can go ahead and take all the other kills. It is just now left down to John.
Well,
but we know what John can do in the clutch.
Oh,
and there's one. That's one thing John can do, but Ice Bear said, no. Not today. That is very good. We're going to be able to take in 3 guns into the next round, except Frodo does stick with the Guardian because he was over on C, taking on Bilgo. And they have their little KJ off. But look at the scoreboard. I mean, it is pretty much neck and neck. Look at Moonrow on the assist train. 14 assists. That's what that regrowth, when you can regrowth slammed, you're going to be able to rack up those assists. So here comes Slammed, looking like he's going to do a little bit of Rubble control here, maybe with a double satchel. Let's see what he can get. Nope.
Oh, they do not opt for the
slow
nade.
play. They wait. Oh. This is interesting. Oh, and he peeks through and does a little bit of damage, but John does get the first blood. That is very big for John, and very big for Cumberland. That takes out Michigan State star player. Yeah. Let's see how they capitalize off this. But look at that. Immediately, Frog says, I'm going to take this Rubble control right quick, which then allows the IGL team captain Ice Bear to go ahead and rotate and play C-Link. So that way, he can be in position to absolutely look at how far in Frog is. Frodo, go ahead and takes out Takuda, trades Ice Bear out. But look at Frog. Frog does get Bilgo, and they have to be scared. It is a 3v3, and it is a pincer. Cascola does get the plant down inside the Viper pit. Holy cow. Gerardo playing inside. Cascola looking for more. It's going to be a fight with Frodo. Oh! And what a play. It is all down to Frog. Oh, and what a try. Excellent try out of Frog. And overall, great round out of both teams there.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big round. Look at the ults in play. We have Omen ult, Raze ult, KJ ult on Cumberland. We have Viper ult, Raze ult, Sky ult, Omen ult on Michigan State. And Frodo is only 3 orbs away from getting his ult. So 1 orb and a plant is all we need for Frodo to get his ult. This should be a ult heavy round. Hey, maybe not. It is an eco. But maybe we can use those all as in our advantage. Yeah, break that. We swing. Pascola does get slammed. Frog is there to delay. I
Also,
like
goddamn
the effort.
slammed. Yeah.
I like the effort. You're in an eco. You need to make a play to put your team into that position to win the game. Ice Bear. Is he going to pop it? Oh my gosh! Oh, what a pay! Oh, Frog! Oh, but gets everything. It was just, those two kills were the same. Crazy flick into a trade from a player they didn't realize was there.
And those kills just matter so much more on it. So
Yes.
much more impact.
Yes, because the eco, with this game being so close, the economy of Cumberland and Michigan State is very, very bad. And so doing this damage is huge. Munro with the Sentinels Classic.
Last player standing.
Cascola. Oh, and there was that pop-in swing attempt, but Cascola said, not on my watch. We're going to go ahead and secure this round 9-10. The pressure is mounting. This is where, holy cow, look at the ults. 4 ults on each side here. Now, Bilgo has his lockdown, and that is going to be big because that can be used as a fake. And it is very hard to not get a rotate when a KJ ult goes down.
And it's
Because-
very common
Yes.
to trade those KGLs.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
But Frodo doesn't have his yet, so he can't. So let's see how this plays out. We immediately take mountain control because we are so good. Look at that. Paranoia into. We're going to go ahead and. Oh, a little bit damage onto Cascola, but not too much. And Akuda is going to be taking up space in A. He is going to be taking a little damage. John, go ahead and takes out Frodo. And the A site is Cumberland's. 4v5 retake. You have Omen ult, Sky ult. You have Slammed. So pretty much an ult in himself. They are taking the space heaven up, and it looks like this might just be a save. Like I said, like we were talking about, the economy is so important, and we don't have the resources to do this.
Yep.
Now, would I have liked us to try and maybe if we could try to sneak out a Killjoy ult or a Sky ult out of there? Yes, but let's not risk it. Let's not do that.
The game is very, very close, so we can't afford that.
Exactly. We're only losing 1 rifle out of this. We're keeping the rest, and there seems like Ikuda and Cascola are. Gerardo does die to Spike. That's amazing.
That evens out the playing field.
It does. And that is where we are. We're all tied up at 10-10.
Very, very close game here. Let's see what will come out of this. I mean, they haven't really hit B much here yet. It seems they are going for a mound control this time, and we have both Ice Bear and Moonro here with Slammed coming in.
Absolutely.
So now, let's see. Slammed with 2 and Moonro following up with 1, but Cascola training both out. Let's see what we have going on here. Ice Bear holding it down. It seems like they're going for more of a rotate back to A. It is a 3v2. We have B locked down with a Viper ult.
Yep.
And let's see what they kind of go with here. Like, they have a Viper ult to work with. Right. We have a KG on the A site holding down Frodo. We know he's good for this. Come on. All right. He still has all his util, his mollies. He knows if they are coming up short on the other side. So let's see how this goes in. Coming in, they're slowly.
And we do have the quick rotate with the Omen TP.
He spots them,
Ice Bear.
right?
Yep.
Comms to his team. Now let's see where this rotate comes in. Right.
As soon as this spike plants, you might expect an Omen TP, but no, he is in a pretty safe spot. But look at Cumberland taking all of
seconds
this
left.
space before they plant. John is going to take this.
One
Photo
enemy remaining.
is ready for
My
it.
ultimate is ready.
And Cascola is going to go ahead and plant
Placing
very
swarm
deep,
spike
which
planted.
is very interesting.
And Frodo hears that and follows up with a molly.
And so he knows immediately where the spike is planted. he knows it's planted short because it's a 3v1.
Bomb grenade out.
Now, do they...
Initiated.
KJL goes down.
Area's clear.
Very, very hard spot to work off of.
They know
That's
he's
cool.
coming from tree.
And we get the...
And just like that, we take the lead 11-10.
Very, very big impact from Photo there. Expecting him to push up
Absolutely.
heaven there.
It is very easy to fall asleep at the wheel there and just look at the mini map while everything's going on. That was excellent out of Photo.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing
Now,
swarm grenade.
Michigan State up 1 here. Let's see. The pressure is on, right? We've constantly seen this where Michigan State would be up 1 and then Cumberland catches right up. So this right here will
Turn
turn.
out.
Will we maybe get an OT match? Will
Absolutely.
we see an even more even match? Let's see.
3 ults on the side of Cumberland, and Ikuda immediately picks off Moonrow.
Open flash used. They are immediately pivoting over to A.
I've got your trail. Swarm grenade out.
Comms are
Swarm
in.
grenade out. Spike planted.
Cover going out.
Ice Spear uses ult. Repositions.
Here.
They're very all grouped up right now. What can Slam do? Will Slam... Oh, there's the nade.
4v5, it looks like we might be saving here.
Oh, okay. Yet another save, but when it's neck and neck like this, it really econ is a really big factor. And so, as we take a look here, yep, it seems like Cumberland really they have that bank. They have
Yep.
the bank. They're working with it. Right?
They're probably going to be able to buy out the rest of the half here.
Yes.
Or the rest of the game,
Yes.
I should say.
Very, very
Yeah.
close.
Especially with Slammed and Ice Bear without armor there.
Yeah.
That is definitely something we won't be able to go in here. But looks like we're going to be able to buy here.
This is
Little.
a very crucial round because if we don't win this one, they're gonna be at match point, and then also we're gonna have a very, very low buy.
Absolutely. This is a needed round out of Michigan State.
Once again, fighting for that mound control from both sides.
Placing swarm grenade.
It's needed.
Placing swarm grenade.
Okay. Not much trading going on. It seems like Cumberland has opted to go towards a more B push.
But we do have Slam going in. Gerardo goes and picks off Moonrow.
Right.
But Slammed is there to get the trade.
Cover going out.
Now they're all kind of all over the map right now. Oh, it seems like Frodo is disciplined. He might read that they might be selling a fake over at Seed, but oh, it seems like we're all. Do we have the read? Everyone's
And John is going to take out Frodo there.
I'll get that. Oh,
Enemy
John,
down.
with the impacts. 2v3 now.
Last player standing.
Ooh, okay, 1v3.
Spike
Ice Bear coming
planted.
in. Has a flash, has a TP, and has his smoke. What can he do here? Hops for the
Shadows traveling.
test right there. The silent drop with a rope. He's pushing in. Can he pick off Tesla? Timing works in
Gets
his
one.
favor.
They're looking to double swing. Oh, with the knife out. Gets caught. Unfortunate for Ice Bear, but a great try.
Yes, very, very good try.
Match
Gets one.
point.
We're living in a world where if he had his gun out there, that might have been a win.
Yeah.
Omen, Gerardo did swing blind. We saw that he was paranoid. And now we do see the force buy, and the buy was a little bit better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Oh, but it is a stinger out of Ice Bear. Let's see what we can get going, though.
Now,
Bilgo does have the KJ ult.
let's see. Once again, they're starting off 4 on Mount with John lurking. This is the rematch right here. Can Slam get John?
And look at Slammed immediately taking this space again. But Akuda is here
So-
to take it back, and Akuda does take out Slammed.
Mhm.
That is going to be a very big kill, but we do have Ice Bear already there, and that Paranoia is going to get quite a bit of people. I think that might have been 5 blinded.
Toxin screen down.
And let's see here. So now they're playing a bit more slow. They're kind of regrouping. They're kind of seeing what's going on, right? Now Cumberland going towards C, and we are making the read that they're going to end C.
And it is the correct call.
Going in, slowly creeping up, right? We're all kind of locked in that they're going to end C. Now, if we play our cards right here, oh,
Healing over here.
Frog takes that peek and does see quite a bit. And the Molly goes down.
seconds.
Mollies are down.
30
3 seconds left. Frodo takes out Akuda. Frog gets one. Moonro gets Gerardo. Coming down to a 2v3 in favor of Michigan State. And the call is to rotate, not to B. We're going all the way to A through Broken.
10 seconds left.
These two pushing.
Here.
Planting for backside. Planting for head.
Spike planted.
There goes in for the flank.
Oh, but they
Two
just heard the rope. They know one might be up. Viper Molly, 2 delay.
playing this
Hold
very
it.
patiently.
Waiting for Ice Bear. Ice Bear is the key player here. Ice Bear needs
One
to
enemy
get
remaining.
impact here. And Frog goes one. And it is now down to none other than the man himself, John. But Frog is there to take us to overtime on map 1.
Very good.
I mean, hey, there's the Frog, yeah. And hey, you're talking about a close match? I don't think you can get closer than overtime.
Switching sides.
Wow.
Overtime.
What a play. Now, we got a timeout coming in from Michigan State. And man, let's just take a second, take a breather, look at the guys, and look at the strategy that must be going through that mic.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, we know what's going on. We know what we have to do. We know what they're doing. We just need to play our game and keep it going.
Now, like there are many similar strats there, right? Both teams really want that mount. Right?
Yep.
There's a lot of control there. There's I really liked when they comboed that Raise Nade with the Sky Flash over at
Yes.
A and immediately taking control, right? With that combination, right? It's like free. You can just have
Absolutely.
kind of site control.
Mount,
site,
yeah, or
mount.
Rubble.
Yep, Rebel.
Yeah,
right?
and capitalizing not only off the nade and getting rubble control, but keep pushing. Even though Slam lost the fight in that last round that we saw, but just getting that aggressiveness not only stops the push from them coming out, but also makes it so they have to be wary about other players in rubble. We had no one at rubble, and yet John had to stay A because he didn't know. Because Slam took that space, which allowed his team to open up the rest of the map. And
Look at these stats here. It is really
yeah, neck
and
and
neck.
neck. Ikuda having a little slow game, or you could just say Slammed is just having a better game. And so it's going to be on Slammed to keep up that pressure.
yes.
John having an incredible game on the side of Cumberland on the Viper, 22-16. Here we go. First round of OT.
And we're starting off once again. Look at that. 4
Poison orb emitting.
Do we expect this? Can we get these picks? They're going for a very aggressive, very different
We get one.
flash.
Ice Bear goes ahead and takes out Ikuda. And it looks like Cumberland does not want any more of that, is what I would say. They didn't want any more of that. It looks like Gerardo said, hey,
Scout
let's get some
destroyed.
more. Goes then throws it. Here comes that flash. Gerardo TPs. Cascola standing his ground, picking up the spike. Here's Moonro. Gerardo gets the trade.
remaining.
And Slammed goes ahead and takes out Gerardo and is all down to who else but Bill Goat. And that is exactly what we like to see out of a timeout. Let's see what Bill Goat can pull off.
There's a raise.
Slam is... Oh my gosh, Bilgoat.
Oh man.
Woo.
Bilgo with a
Got a little nervous
play.
there.
Yeah, very, very.
Very clean shots
Yes.
out of Bilgoat
Mhm.
there. And
So it's just another day for them. Look at that.
just
Super
another
relaxed.
day
Did not
for Michigan State.
Alarm bot out.
Wow. I mean, look at the scoreboard.
Placing swarm
22,
grenade.
18, 15, 13,
Placing
13,
swarm
22,
grenade.
19, 16, 15, 14. It is so close. It is crazy. One more round
Don't
win for Michigan
overthink
State.
it.
The
That's
map
my
is
job.
theirs.
Let's see what happens. It seems like they're going for more of an A push this time.
Placing
Right.
sentry.
We have just util put up all on A and just playing retake A. So, but look at all that mound control we have. We know we don't hear them over here.
Absolutely. We know they're not mount. We know they're not. See, that amount of control lets us know that they're probably at the other sites. Not probably, they are at the other sites.
Found them.
And now
But-
alarm bot will let them know.
Swarm grenade
going
out.
towards-
I'd like to see some rotates here. And looks like they're going to be executing out. Ikuda is up in heaven. That Sky Flash, they know he is up there. The Omen one way. Let's Ikuda play there pretty safely.
Spike planted.
Proto holding from afar.
Slammed here all by himself, peeking into 3. What can he do?
Slam.
The
Just
wall is still in his way, so he has to give up his position.
sitting outside of broken.
Go get him. Grenade.
This one.
2. And
Oh.
I'm surprised that nade did not take him out.
So now they know there is one. Okay. Can Frodo
Last player
pull it
standing.
off?
Woo! And Cumberland ties it up. And we are going to double overtime. Will we see a
Switching
timeout out of
sides.
Cumberland?
Overtime.
Maybe to set something in stone, maybe fix something that went wrong last overtime.
Angles I can't.
But man, 13 to 13,
Pressure is.
absolutely.
We're going for a more, just kind of like the, keeping the turret up at B for any alerts.
Look at the Cascola buy. Got an Odin over there.
Oh.
This is very, very good on A. The Sky Flash and Raise Nade, like you were talking about,
There's that combo.
still on.
We are up now. We're
Getting them on control, but this is the Viper KJ. They open B doors, maybe to convince them they're going in there, but also lets them know that, hey, there's nothing to be made. The Trailblazer clears it though. They know they're not in B, but they did. Opening that door allowed the Trailblazer to have to be used.
Now it
Great.
looks like we're gonna see another John versus Slam tier, right? They're patiently waiting out this Viper orb in order to push in.
But this time no KJ utility.
Check the corner.
Satchel out.
Move.
And John is going to get the better of Slam. But Frog is there to trade it. And
Frog.
Bilgoat
Spike
is there to
down.
kill Moonro. But again, Frog is there to trade it. And it is a 3v3. But Cascola with the Odin.
I got the spike.
Gets dinked.
30
Frodo.
seconds left. One enemy
Turret up.
remaining.
But Ice Bear just took it into his own hands.
Not
And
ready.
it is all down to Akuda. Who's slowly pushing up. Omen smoke goes away. Ice Bear holding the cross on water. 32. And is going to go ahead and take out Akuda. And that is another attacker win for Michigan State.
Ice Bear there. Look at that smile.
Wow. I mean,
Such impact that round.
yeah,
He
when
took
you're
matters to
pushing
his
in,
own.
when you're pushing into water like that, you're definitely going to be able to have.
It's honestly too easy for them. Look at that. Unfazed. Immediately going to the next track.
Exactly. Great. We won the round. Let's keep going. John is holding Cumberland together. Let's see what we can get out of here. Again, we're looking towards just getting mound control or Spartans. And it looks like that's exactly where Cumberland wants to go.
Oh, the Flash should not get slammed. They do not know that Slam is coming up in this corner.
They do not. And he is playing anti. Repeating.
Very patient now. There goes the resmoke on the one way.
On the other side of the map, John is out rubble. He's gonna hit this door. We know that's gonna happen.
Here.
But they're trying to sell the fake over at A. John walking up the Omen's
Here comes that door.
dog.
Oh.
Immediate break. Nice.
That should alert Cumberland like, hey, somebody else is here. They killed that dog so fast. They're hiding something.
Nade primed, waiting for any sound. Any sound.
And
Oh.
Bilgo is gonna take out Frog. Here comes the flash in. Oh, and slammed, overwhelmed. Gerardo is gonna take him out.
Shadows.
Ice Bear throwing out a B smoke. They know they like to rotate off this, and John
30
is gonna
seconds
take
left.
out Frodo on A. And John knows, hey, we have A all to ourselves. Let's get over there. And it is down to a 2v5. Ice Bear and Moonrow.
First contact. Will he?
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
Ice Bear's just on the
Spike
Moonrow.
planted.
My world.
And Ikuda is going to seal it. That is a flawless round out of Cumberland. Holy cow. This game
Switching
could not be
sides.
closer.
Overtime.
Yes, indeed. That the patience, waiting over at C or over at Mount here, waiting for anything, waiting for a peek, waiting for just for them to, you know, lose that small little mistake of just either looking at an angle for too long, you know, relaxing
Here.
too much.
Yep.
But now look at them back at it again, switching it up this
I
time.
got you.
Cascola
Frank.
with the Odin again.
Here.
They saw the value. You get so much value on A and C. But this time, MSU is going at them. They want rebel control this time. We were fighting Mound the whole time, but Cumberland is calling it. There is 4 over on the A side, and they do have the Odin. Very dangerous. Buddha and Slammed. Slammed is going to take the first fight and win it. The nade, boot, the lay that they know there's 2 there. Gerardo, Cascola getting a kill each, but
Spike
Slammed
down
and
A.
Frodo are there to trade. It is a 2v2. Frodo and Slammed versus John.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Bilgo. It's just down to Bilgo. Oh! And Slammed is taking over with 4 kills. Let's see if we can finally close this game out. Wow. Whew. That's a whole water down for our
It is.
IGL Ice Bear.
Yep. And I really like the speed that they took. Like, rather
Yes.
than going for, you know, their usual amount push, they switched it up a bit and actually went towards A, right?
There.
And
Yes.
so I really like the changes here.
Yeah.
Now we're going back to the old, you know, old reliable. Let's take that mound control. They're now, you know,
There.
they're thinking about A. They left their A a bit weak, and you know,
And Cumberland is reading it again. But this time they gotta know that they have to stop John from doing this lurk. Giving John all of this space is not good. Look at this. John is just thinking this is just like the last overtime round. This time there's 3 people there. Slam is gonna get taken out by John. And John is gonna get another. And John is gonna get a 3rd. Oh my gosh, and they know Frodo is here. The alarm bot
Last
triggered.
player standing.
Ikuda.
Poison's off.
But Frodo gets one in the afterlife.
now it's down.
There's
That's
one.
Poison orb emitted.
Spike planted.
Welcome to my world. Poison's off.
And those 3 kills allowed John to get that Viper's Pit. And this is going to be very, very hard.
Yes.
Although Frog is already only 1 shot. So the pit is not that helpful.
That's true. Now,
If anything, this gives him more cover to play with.
yes.
And look at this, he's gonna turn
Going
this on. Does he
in.
check it?
John.
But John is ready.
Mhm.
John and Slammed are going bar for bar on who is taking over. Oh,
Oh, man.
my gosh. I
Mhm.
cannot believe how close this game is and how back and forth it is. It doesn't
Yes.
really feel like one of these teams is sneaking out a round. It always feels like they're winning the round dominantly. And John dropping 30. Whew. But look at Cascola
Let's
dropping the
make 'em
triple-double.
dance.
with 12 assists and
Satchel out.
kills on the sky.
Now we're
Slammed with that same move as last time.
redoing that fast hit. This time out, they're more ready for it. Who's the re-hero?
Look at this. Is he going to get him in the same position? Slammed all the way up here. They have no idea. Look at how far Slammed is. Is he trailblazing? This will not be good. Oh.
Very good damage.
And here comes that trailblaze. He's pushing in. He's following his nade. Oh my gosh, and caught out with the heel open is Pascola. Slammed. Clearing all of the sight, and Frog takes out Ikuda, and Slammed is going to get down
enemy
Gerardo.
remaining.
John is getting Frog, but Moonrose said, nah, John.
Spike planted.
Absolutely.
Ooh, they spotted him. Slam spotted him. Or not. Did you?
Was that a silent?
Silent drop.
Oh, but Ice Bear recognized, dinked him. He's 1 HP. They know it. Slam with it. They have to fight it, and Slam is going to get that kill. Again, Cumberland, or Michigan State, eating
Switching
the
sides.
first round of OT.
Match point.
Both teams are doing great at attacking.
It has been going. Oh.
Both teams are great at attacking, and now Slammed with that 30 bomb. Holy cow, this is crazy. I can't even believe this right now.
It is
Map
so-
1.
Just map 1. It's
This
great.
is a huge turn. The momentum after this game is wild. It is what you need, and it will shape the rest of the series. Let's go and see here. It's going to be mound control again for Cumberland, and again, John on the lurk. On A, alone, solo. And man, John's presence terrifies us.
Yes,
We have
yes.
3 there. No sound has been made. We're not pushing up. Last time we pushed up, John got 3. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a second. We're gonna let John peek into us. When he peeks around that rubble and sees 3 of us, we're fully given C. We're playing retake C. We feel better about our C retakes than we do about our other sites.
Work off with here. We have
They have full site control.
John is rotated over.
And
Lurk is
Frodo.
rotated.
Yep.
They're planting at the default spot. That's just open to all
Spike
of
planted.
All amount, and that's what they're gaining is keeping that mount control. Slammed.
Will that?
Is he gonna be able to? Oh. Bilgo is gonna be able to catch. Yep, he's gonna be able to catch Ice Bear. Slammed. Wasn't able to get it. Frodo raids it, but John is gonna take out Slammed. Moonro. They don't know that Pascola is in there. Gerardo takes out Moonro.
Last player
Frodo is
standing.
sitting on it. Pascola takes him out. Frog gets 1.
Poison's off.
And that is going to be a round win for Cumberland. And we go to another overtime here on map 1. And look at the spirits are high. This is map 1, and we're already in, what is this, like 5 quintuple
32
overtime?
rounds, yeah, 32 rounds.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, look at that. Let's see. So we're starting off with using that A presence over and over again. It has been working. Now this time,
slammed.
however,
Oh, but Ikuda gets slammed with the nade. And this is looking a lot different than the other overtime rounds, Kenny. Is this going to be the round that switches it up? It feels like whoever gets the win on defense is going to win this overtime. But who knows? We will find out. Ice Bear is going to go ahead and open the score. They're out C. Doesn't take out the KJ util. And they are ready for this B hit. Full rotated. They see Gerardo.
Over here.
Another heal out of Moonro. Gerardo's going to smoke this off.
I would really like to see it even things out.
I'm sorry?
I would really like to see like a pick here that even things out, but Cumberland is not giving them anything.
Nothing for free. And that's what they need to be doing. It is so great to see that even on the 33rd round, they're still playing disciplined. And look at the respect given. They know John might be here.
They have pivoted.
30 seconds left.
Have the read.
Cover going
The
out.
mid-rounding and rotates out of Cumberland is quite an admirable. Look at Ice Bear. Gonna take this space for his team.
Destroy.
Oh, but what a flash.
Spike down
What?
A.
We went 2 for 2. But it is a 2v3 situation in Ice Bear.
Last player
And
standing.
John is going to take out Ice Bear. Down to Frodo. And John. That is the first defensive round win in all of overtime. We now have to see how Michigan State responds. This is arguably, obviously, the
Yes.
biggest round of,
Yes.
of the match. Because this is where
This is the turning
everyone's
point
tested.
from this stalemate.
Yes.
It's been going on back and forth, back and forth.
Yes.
Now it has been broken.
It has been broken. Cumberland has won 2 rounds in a row. Can they make it a third and take this map away from Michigan State? John, 34 kills. Slammed, still only on 30 since the last time we talked about him.
Now they're
It's
off.
looking like it's going to be that nade play again, right off the rip, to get Slammed in that position to get that control and stop John from just having his way with us. They know he's there. They saw the Viper Orb. And look at all of this space. Immediately turn around, grabbing the orb, away from all. Breaking broken to allow for easy rotates.
It's a much slower play now by Cumberland. Just taking that mound control.
Boys and orb emitting.
He's coming. Trailblazer in. Spots Frog, back sight. Oh, forces out both paranoias. Hey, nobody's there. And John is lurking up rubble. Well, looks like he stayed back. Frodo just jump spotting A here. Jump spotting rubble. He sees the Viper Orb going up, which allows them to cross. He has to be scared. He knows they
Placing
could be
swarm
there.
Grenade.
Immediately putting down a swarm grenade to stop the A main entrance. This is a full A.
30 seconds
But we
left.
do have Bill Goat versus Slammed here. Oh, he sees it. Ice Bear in a huge position right now. Sees one. Oh, he gets traded by John.
Toxin screen down.
Frog.
11 seconds. John doing John things. And slammed to take us back home. Hopefully that is where he gets his mojo back. And he can keep piling onto that 30, maybe get a 40. But the way this game's going, he might even get 50. We might have to go to round 50 in order to get a winner here.
Very, very long, exhausting first half.
That overtime was the first time in which both teams won their defense instead of
But we see a
attacking.
switch now where only defense is winning.
Yeah, I said it looks like it's going to be whoever gets the first defensive win is going to win. Nope. It's just going to be whoever wins is going to win. It does not matter who wins first in overtime. 17-17.
See,
Oh.
all the times that we pushed A so heavily, right? They're
Shadows traveling.
now
Blinding.
finally we're using that B.
And Slammed is going to get full control. The paranoia comes out. The nade and the molly to get it. And Slammed just gets one. That looks to be about it. Gerardo taking out Moonrow. Flash in, but Slam does plant. Oh, what? Cascola does get it. And it does look like it's going to be that pistol. The first round of the game is looking like it's the same thing. No tap onto the spike. Nobody's tapped it. Just clearing out angles. Oh, they know their left side. They have to be worried. Bill Goat is on the defuse. And they do get it. And it's all down to John in a 1v3. And Ice Bear is going to close it out. Let's go. That is a huge confidence booster. Being able to lose all of site control like that and still win the retake is exactly what you want, especially in an overtime situation.
Now, I'm glad we got the opportunity to see like what that first play, what that actually is at its full potential with guns. And everything.
Yeah.
Right. Now that is such a strong play when you
Oh.
have guns.
And we have our first change up. Slammed has an operator. He's looking to take out John immediately because he knows if he takes out John, a lot of Cumberland's offense is immediately thwarted. You have to be weary of this. If this kills and Slam does get John, that is exactly what they were looking for. That stops them from having to worry about the John lurk, and that was their key player. And so I love the adjustment out of Michigan State. The call, hey, let's get an op, let's get John out of this game, because we know John is going to be here solo because he's been winning a Rebel the whole game, the whole OT as well, getting it for free. And Slam is already on B. Trailblazer doesn't spot him. Oh, and he legs him. What a jump nade by Ikura. And the paranoia with the blind slammed. Oh, it's a little too hot. Gerardo, Ice Bear gets one, and it's coming down, and Michigan State pulls out the first victory. Kenny, holy cow. If that just puts into perspective that the records don't matter. 10-2 Michigan State, 3-4 Cumberland. It's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced. As we saw, what was that, 18-16?
I believe.
Or
17?
19?
Yeah,
Yeah, 19-17.
Yes.
Holy cow.
What a long game.
I couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better.
Oh my God.
Wow. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying this match as much as we are. We have possibly 2 more maps to go. But hopefully Michigan State can close it out in the second one. And just overall, let's go and look at these stats. John, we were talking about him the whole time. Look at that. Average combat score, 310. Whoever's as Viper. Look at Slammed. 11 first bloods. And you can tell on Cumberland which agent is their favorite to get their ult. Because look at the plants. 11 plants on Cascola, while still getting 23 kills and 14 assists. I mean, holy cow. Ikura doing his job, 6 first bloods as well. You can't get a more close game, but that's got to be a dagger to Cumberland.
Yes. Now, Michigan State has that momentum, right? It's a long, exhausting game. Both teams just want to end it. They just want, they want that win. They're both reaching for that win, right? But with that momentum right there, Michigan State wins that long, drawn-out battle.
Absolutely.
Right? So they have that momentum going in.
Yeah, and especially after an overtime loss like that, or an overtime win like that, both teams, whichever way they're feeling, are going great. Now, we could be totally wrong and see Cumberland's mental rock steady and just go in and breeze the next map. There's a ton of different ways this can play out, and I'm just glad to be able to see that the first map was a Michigan State victory, and whether it be 19-17, whether it be 13-0, a win is a win, and I know the guys must be feeling great.
Yes, indeed. Yep. It's very good to be up. Very nice. Feels
Especially,
really boosts the morale when you're up.
When you're up after an OT like that, it changes the game. And so, again, guys, this is esports at MSU. It doesn't get crazier than this. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter and Instagram, as well as joining our Discords, esports at MSU. There should be some links popping up in the chat here and there. Make sure you guys check that out, because are you going to want to miss any type of matches like this? What are we talking about? You got to be able to join our Twitter or join our Discord, follow our Twitter, follow our X, and follow our Instagram to be able to know when these matches are happening. Make sure to follow our Twitch as well with the notifications on to see when we're going live. And maybe you guys don't want to watch Val. Well, we got a ton of other esports here at Michigan State, and they all stream on this platform. Look at the guys taking a break. Whew. Yeah, you can tell that was an exhausting match for sure. And I'm sure everybody is using the bathroom, taking a drink of water, and just calming down.
Yes. After that one,
there's not much that you can say otherwise, but the spirits are good. You saw the smiles on their faces, and that's all you can really ask for.
That was a very big win.
And so we're up 1-0.
Yep.
And
it's looking good for Michigan State here. In a way, we are the underdogs here.
Yeah, we are the 10 seed
versus the 7th seed here. And I mean, we played very well there. Both teams played very well. It could have been either team's match right there. And, we just had the right plays there. I really like that, that change up with the op.
Yes, realizing what the weakness was.
Yes.
What was causing them. The whole time we just kept saying it. John was just lurking up rubble.
Yep.
And then even when they put 3 players there, John got all 3. Then the
Yep.
next round, we put 3 players there again. Well, now we're just going to wait because John is a little scary. And then they realized, wait, he's kind of playing passive. He's just jiggling at the beginning. And then later in the round, when they're applying pressure at the other sites, that's when he's sneaking out.
Yep.
Because we can't focus our energy there. And we would just have Frodo jump spotting it. So we realized, okay, if he's just going to be playing passive, let's just pick him with an op. We have slammed former #1 Radiant in the world. Let's put him on an op where he shines on Jet, and let's see what he can do with it. And immediately, it doesn't matter if he has no armor, takes out Mr. John, and then seals the round for Michigan State. I thought that was absolutely perfect.
Yes.
Out of Michigan State there.
And what a change up on those last few rounds. We went from only attacker side winning to both D side, defender sides winning out, and then just
I mean, it really felt like. We're going to go ahead and take a second here, as you can see, and we're going to go ahead and go over to a quick 2-minute break. So if you guys have to, go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, and get some snacks, and we will see you guys for map 2.
When do we give up? When do we just close our eyes and say, that's it? This water's too polluted. This disease too far along. To a Spartan, the answer is simple. Never. Because Michigan State was founded on the belief that our purpose is to make the world a better place. And when you're open to unconventional thinking, you value people's differences. Are willing to work harder, push farther, and forge true partnerships. Then and only then can you solve the world's toughest problems. Better, faster. Like renewable energy, clean water, Parkinson's disease, and fighting malaria. Things Spartans work on every single day, all without fanfare. Because we know our true triumph lies in the impact we make on the world around us. And after all, if we don't do it, who will? Spartans will.
We are back.
we are back. And they're with Bind.
All right. So we just spoke with the team real quick. Spirits are very high, and they felt like they should have won it a lot earlier, as we saw. And so hopping into Bind here, which is what we saw, we have a double duelist comp. Slammed on Jet, Frodo on Raze, Frog on Brim, Moonrow on Sky again, and Mr. Ice Bear on Viper.
Yes, indeed.
And actually, we have our first difference in comp here. Single duelist on Cumberland with the Sentinel, which is very good. As we said, Sentinels on this map are not usually used, but it's very good because now they don't have to watch with the flank. Now, I will say, with the Cypher utility, with Raze being one of the duelists on the other side, that's kind of hard to play against, because the Raze util can break all of Cypher's stuff.
Now, it's also, like, pushing into Cypher trips can be really annoying at times, right? Because just, especially with the buff to where they can just reactivate, it is very hard. So let's see what goes on here, right? We're going off with a short push, going in, very fast, very aggressive.
All this noise, we saw this, and this is going to be an immediate TP. Look at that. Nobody is on site, and we have something. Ice Bear pushing up on. And this is very interesting. Nobody on the TP yet. Not at the side of Cumberland. Oh, and there they are. But Frodo and Slam both get taken out by Ikuda and Cascola, but Frog is rewrapping them. Moonrow, Ice Bear.
Grenade!
Gerardo takes out Ice Bear. Moonrow.
Last player standing.
Gerardo takes out Frog. Down to Moonrow, who swings and gets the shot off, but Cumberland is going to take the pistol. That's got to feel good for them, Kenny. That's got to feel good after losing the OT, coming out and winning the pistol, which is always a great start to the match.
Yes. Now let's see what they kind of go into it, right? Now they're going to be buying their guns. Are we gonna force once again
That is a
See?
great question. Are we gonna want to do that
against on a map like Bind, where
on offense though? On defense, I could see it because it's very close quarters, but on offense, I don't know, because the fights are a little more long range to get in. But let's see, we got long B control, and immediately Cascola takes out Slam, and Ikuda takes out Ice Bear, but Moonro with the Sen Classic is gonna take out Ikuda
Here.
down in a 3v4. Moonro, who they already know is there, is gonna take out Trailblazer. Frog's gonna push up and immediately get punished by Gerardo. Bram on Bram violence. We know that they are still here. Frodo pushing up. Be sure. And it is so. Look at what the Sentinel is allowed Cumberland to do. One player on A. And not even on A, I might add, in spawn. And as soon as this trip is activated or destroyed, I would expect a TP and a flood from Cumberland. But let's go and see what happens. Immediately breaks the trip. Viper of Orb is up, but Moonro is going to be planting. Which gives him another point towards Alt. And that is already great for the economy. Getting a kill, getting a spike down, that's great. And look at Moonro. John is going to go ahead and do John things, wrap up this round right quick. But overall, not a bad eco out of Michigan State. Got one kill and a spike down. That's going to give him some money to play with here.
now this is the round to look at, right?
This is it.
If Cumberland wins here with their bonus, right, it will really like just our econ will just crash.
They will be in a very, very commanding position.
Mhm.
And, I mean, look, the buy isn't terrible.
Yes.
A Vandal, 3 Guardians, and a Spectre. Whew, that's very dangerous, especially in the hands of Cumberland. Let's go and see what we have here. Nice. Slow default. See if they want to push. They have the worst guns. They have to make the play. Let's
Here
wait
we
for 'em.
see again with Ice Bear holding down the flank as they have no sentinel. Right.
Yep.
Going down this standard play that
Boys
they
in
have going on here.
Which allows him to watch both sides of the flank from belong as well as the hookah push. The cam gets broken and the wire gets broken as well. Slammed looking, spots Bram. Bilgoat sitting inside of you all.
Slowly creeping up, just waiting for that first pick.
And Gerardo peeks, sees it, and deploys a Sky Smoke in the way of Slammed. But look at the Shower's control on the other end. This is what the double duelist allows you to do. It allows you to explode from both sides of a site. And look at that. Gerardo goes over to B. And Ice Bear is
30
going
seconds
to
left.
push up towards Hugo. And there it goes.
Go get him.
Moonro does plant. Slammed on that. Like that verticality we were talking about. On top of this, it's a very hard angle to pre-aim. Cascola has to be weary and gets taken out by our flank watcher, Ice Bear. Heavy on flank, this is just a and Frog and Slam doing their thing. Down in a 2v5.
One enemy
The shooting
remaining.
the shot, the mask, the hover, Gerardo alone in your Frog gets taken out. Gerardo gets another, and Moonro takes out Gerardo to secure the round win. First one for Michigan State. How'd you feel about that third round there, that gun round? Did Cumberland do a good enough damage? You think they could have done better?
I think they did pretty well. with what they were
Absolutely.
working with, right?
I agree.
I really like the push onto short and try and take that U-hole control, and also Slam playing that verticality had a lot of impact right there, right? Getting all that space and making sure that they can see all sides, all like possible points that they're going to be pushing, and yeah. Now we're starting off once again. All five.
This is the big round. First gun round out of both teams. Slammed. Look at this. Immediately taking that U-haul control. We saw that he did this last time. Look at this. Frodo in, but John is not expecting slam up there. The verticality that we were talking about, Kenny, is coming into play huge here. That's what that double duelist allows you to do. Oh, the jet dashed? Okay, well, let me look at that. Oh, crap. Blast pack in, double from the raise. And immediately Cumberland is on the back end. They do have the double flank. They realize no senti means they have to have someone. So sending 2 is always a good idea because you can get the trade.
Now Frog here, aware of both the flank, but also setting himself up for the molly. Now, it seems like Cumberland here is going for more of a save and looking for pits. Right, trying to keep their econ up. Oh, there it is. Frodo knows that they are spawned, deep spawn. Takes off one. Oh.
It does get 2, but he's 1 HP, and Moonrow takes him out. And that is very good for Michigan State. That puts him in a very commanding position. And now, Cumberland is not going to have a great buy here, Kenny. And if anything, this should be a 3-2 victory in form of, or a 3-2 round win here for Michigan State. But let's go ahead and see what Cumberland has for this eco. Again, this match in this map is going the same way as it did last time. And we are neck and neck. Let's see what we have here. Coming out. All 5 coming from short. Following the Trailblazer. They realize they don't want to let them do anything. Oh! What was that trip? He was prepared. Verticality. Look at this. Trying to draw it. They're getting fast flank. Let's see what they can do here. Oh! Florida fast forward.
Spike down A.
Frog.
Last player standing.
And Ikuda. It's all down to Ice Bear. What was I saying? This is exactly what we were talking about, and the name is perfect.
Ice Bear down to 1. 2 snake bites were still.
Thrifty.
Oh. And that is a thrifty for Cumberland. That hurts.
Yes.
That hurts. But it's not too bad because we should be able to buy here still and go back into another gun round. But that is so nice for Cumberland for their mental. Being like, hey, we won pistol and we won the almost guaranteed bonus round.
Yep. And
we
that
lost the gun. Yeah.
on that verticality, making sure that they take out
Woo!
Lamp.
They knew that's exactly what they like to do. I can't even believe there's a way to put a trip that high. That was absolutely insane. See where this goes. This should be to block off U-Haul. And that is exactly what it does. Look at that. Sure to write that down for your guys' games. You can replicate Ice Bear. Look at these trips. That trip off the box was very interesting and something you don't see quite often. But it's nice because that is exactly where they're going to push short. And Ice Bear almost catching the timing. They hear him pushing back up to hookah. They know they're going away. I'm very interested in wondering why they didn't leave one person there. They gained all that map control and gave it right back.
But now they're working up
Long, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Taking space.
Oh, and immediately get a dink. Look at him. He's looking up for that trip. And they get the 1. There is still the sight trip, but Frodo has full showers control. Brim going back, Gerardo going back to Cascola to get that
30 seconds
heal
left.
off. Get him back up to 100 HP. Here comes the exec. Dash out. Oh, Bilgo does get a trip kill off Moonrow. And Flam does get the trade on Bilgo, but John does trade him. Frodo getting John. Here comes that double satchel. Just to get repositioned here. Get away from showers. Frodo did VP. And no one's flank. And this is looking interesting. In a 3v3. They have a molly out of Frog. Oh, and Gerardo takes the first fight against Frodo. They are immediately going to the other team. They're off, and Ice Bear takes 1.
One enemy remaining.
Kuda.
Last
Frog,
player standing.
Gerardo versus Ice Bear, who has mollies. And swings. Ice Bear, the IGL, taking over, taking control. That is what we like to see. Look at him.
indeed. Look
Look, guys. Hey, don't worry. We're good. Don't even worry about it. I got this. I got us.
Yo, I really like the slow play. They did, right? They waited till 30 seconds left, right? And kept Cumberland guessing at where they were gonna go, right? And coming out, and then just finishing that round, right? Ice Bear coming in at the right time, leaving that flank position, rotating in, and winning them the round.
Absolutely. And Gerardo has had enough. He is 10-2 right now on the brim. Man, these controller players for Cumberland love to frag out.
Yes, they do.
And look at that. Their immediate response, Cumberland's response, gets shower control. We can't be attacked by the double duelist from both ends. We have to control it. John is slammed here. Of course, Slam is going to go ahead and take that. Is he going to clear left? He does not. Cascola takes him out. Roto. That was a great trade. More in favor of Michigan State there as we still have another duelist, but they're down Viper. Very, very good. More importantly, they're down John.
Okay. We're coming in now. Slow. Steady. Not making any sound. Trying to see if we can pick anyone off. Any minute now.
Nade in the backside. Double satchel with the Boombot. It's a little nade onto himself, you know. We like to take a little damage. You got to make it a little easy for him. Oh, shoot it. Can you imagine? I don't think that would have even got anybody if it was under him, but wow. Just to even... Oh, wait, did he do a little damage to Cascola there? Cascola's got a little HP missing off of him. That might have hit him.
Okay.
But Akuda with the op, I didn't even see this. This is very big, especially because we are holding long. This is... We're not expecting this. There's no way.
One enemy remains.
Bilgo said, nah, I win. And Akuda takes him out with the op. Yeah, we were stuck in long there, Kenny.
Yes, we were. That Brim
Sorry to spoil the party.
pushed them into the corner and just made it so that they couldn't peek and they picked us off one by one.
Yeah.
Now, the good thing I say is now we know they have an op. They didn't push short at all, so they did not know of the presence of op. Now they do. So now they can kind of work around their game plan, pick out where that op is. Right? They know he's going to be sitting that vertically on short, trying to get that initial pick, or they could be long. Right? So they're going to, I would say, like, they try to single out where that op is and then kind of work around that.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. You have to be weary of it. And look at this line that he's playing. Oh my gosh, and the jump spot to immediately push him off the line. Didn't wait for the smoke. But even with the op on site. Oh, and Akuda takes out Slammed. And then immediately repositions. And Gerardo here. Go. Which is very interesting that even the site that has the op has two more players. You usually don't see that. You usually just have somebody watching the ops flank.
Yep.
Which is what looks to be what's happening now, which is fantastic. Getting Gerardo that showers control is exactly what you need. And now that allows Cypher to play off of his utility for Gerardo and Akuda.
Now this is very hard here. They're peeking into this op. They're gonna need some well-placed smokes to make sure that.
And Akuda didn't. Akuda takes out Frodo. He's only got 5 HP. Waiting.
30 seconds left.
Gets full blinded. Great flash.
There.
There is still time to rotate to B. But Akuda said no. Oh, Ice Bear is lethal with this Sheriff here.
Last player standing.
And Dog
10 seconds left.
try to get another kill here, but is going to go ahead and get taken out. Not a terrible eco.
Not bad attack.
Although Akuda did get, what, 3 there? That's 3 towards the showstopper. That's not great for Michigan State. But we do have Brim ult and Viper ult for us. So if we can get that plant down. Oh, he's just going to ult us. If we can get that plant down, that's going to be very, very good for us and should allow us to win this round. Now, Slammed. 4 and 6. Just use the Blaze Storms. I'd like to see a little bit more, and I expect nothing less for him to turn up later in this match. But look at Ikuda and Gerardo. The 180 from Ikuda from last map. He is taking over. He took that overtime loss personally, Kenny.
Mhm. He's being fueled by that.
Look at how deep Ikuda is.
Slowly poking our way up long. And yep.
He has full showers control. This is not a great position, but
Does
he's going to take out. Oh,
Does Ice Bear get?
is he going to repeat? No.
Okay.
Great job. Way to push the op off. Absolutely. I didn't even realize there is a Viper's Pit. Gerardo with the kill on Gerardo. Bilgo gets one, but Slam is going to be pushing. Woo! The Bilgo was ready. Slam got out of there. Very nice. It's a 4v4, and they got an op on retake here. Oh, this is... Cascola pushing perfect timing. Frog gets two. Ikuda trades Frog, and it's a 2v2. Iceman's going to go ahead and launch the ult here.
Last player standing.
Woo!
One enemy remaining.
2v1, and Frodo cleans up Cascola. What a round. So many ults.
Yes, it got very, very hectic there with both sides
Wow.
just trading off one.
Yes. And there is a timeout here from Michigan State to get the momentum rolling.
Yes.
You know, we saw out of that last round, look at him, IGL dealing these strats.
Talking through what went wrong, what they need to do, and how they need to adjust, right?
What they're playing, how they're playing. We know that the Raze likes to op, which you really don't see much on Raze.
Yes.
But lately, with the way that the Raze satchels are being used, you're able to get away that fast. And you saw how much space he's able to take with that operator. And I mean, a few missed shots from himself. If he didn't do that, he would have taken out Ice Bear and had complete control of A and would have had everybody rotate to B to completely shut down that push and that stop. It took everything out of Michigan State to get that, Kenny.
Yes, yes, it did. And that op really having to push them towards B and run into the cipher trips, that is very deadly.
Yeah, Bilgo is having a wonderful time with his trips. And let's go and hop right back into the match. See what we got here. Looks to be, I like that they keep moving the Cypher. Cypher was on B last round. Before that, A. And they keep rotating it. They keep the Rays moving. This is fantastic on them to keep that control up. And look at us moving back. Ikuda with that, another operator on him, holding this hookah line.
Now we're going for more of a showers push this time.
We are picking the right site, but look at the push from Cumberland out of long. They have so much info. Ice Bear, you have to be incredible. Look, they pinged them. They know that they can be there. This is huge.
Toxins going
Oh my gosh, the timing. But he turns back around Gerardo. Oh, and the Ice Bear gets taken out Gerardo. Reclaims the Vandal. The Seekers go. Carter gets one. John trades. But Moonrow taking it into his own hands. Gets John traded out. It's a 3v3.
Letting them know.
I'm sorry?
You saw the speakers going all the way through.
Yeah.
So they know that they're not
playing.
deep playing.
Gerardo takes out Slammed. It's down to Frog, who has the Molly. And takes out Cascola.
One bullet.
Ikuda with the op
One
still.
enemy remaining.
Frog takes him out. And it's just down to Gerardo. Taking it. And Moonrow taking it in. And that is what you like to see out of a timeout, is a round win. Excellent. They avoided the Rays, but you see how impactful that Sentinel role is. If you don't have it, you have to commit a body, which then takes away from your execute. Because you don't have that extra gun.
Yep. And like Viper's really good for that role, because she can activate her abilities from anywhere. Sure, she has to pre-place them in the round, but
Look at, they're already placed.
Yep.
You're right. You're totally right. She doesn't have to be there to be impactful, because with the use of lineups, you can even send your mollies from a flank position.
Once again, working up showers.
Yes.
Right? Farming that ult orb.
And gets Gerardo off the peak. And they were not expecting that slam. Getting away, recognizing that they could push out. And Ikuda takes out Slammed. Oh,
On Ice Bear.
and gets the 2 trades. And that forces Bill Goat to rotate over to B to reclaim those positions. Ice Bear is most likely going to be ready for this flank. Then claim the operator after the round is over. If everything goes successfully. Frodo holding the U-Haul push. Planting. John.
Remaining.
Gonna get taken out by Frodo. It's down to Bill Goat. He does get one, but then gets that down. And then you do see Mr. Ice Bear reclaiming that operator.
Last round in the half.
Absolutely. And look at that. That operator is going right back on Slammed. You see that Cumberland purposely pushed down long with that smoke, and hopping onside those bricks on the back of Fountain allows you to see over it, which then allowed them to take out Gerardo. And, I mean, take a look at the scoreboard. You're seeing the impact Gerardo has in this match. Taking him out is a huge gain.
We really see a reverse.
Yeah.
John and Slammed.
Yes.
Or just time. Oh, actually. Almost.
Taking it back.
Yeah.
This time it's the Viper Orb, because it's a little bit bigger than a Brim smoke, which means he cannot get on that brick and see over it. Slammed, holding down the line, having all of B long control.
And just waiting for Cumberland to just over peak.
This is the last round of the half. We will see a Raze ult out of our man Frodo, as well as an ult out of Frog. And we will also see Seekers out of Cascola. Let's see what we have going on here. Working up Belong, going right into Cascola with the Seekers. But we do have the Brim ult, but we TP away. But we leave Slammed on the line. I like this a lot.
Waiting, trying to catch anyone that's rotating, unaware. Yeah,
Ice Bear takes out one.
There's a
That should
contact.
immediately cue rotates, as it does.
30 seconds left.
Positioning. Kuda takes out Ice Bear. There goes for Moonra. What's Slammed? Oh, and the Seekers are revealing him. Oh, but he takes out John. Woo! That was almost a wall bang, it looked like. Cascola takes out Slammed, but it's down, all down to Bill Goat, Frodo, and Frog, looking to reconnect down in long. Look at the elevation. Playing there, you can't re-aim it. Frog, very nice. We like to see that, and we are going into the second half up 7-5.
Yes, indeed. We'd like to see that, you know? Up 2, right? That's really like standard, still close, but it is good to be up, right? We have that, like the 2 rounds to spare if we lose pistol and then the bonus.
Absolutely. And you also got to think, Cumberland won pistol, and they won bonus. You take away those 2 rounds, they have 3 gun round wins. And we also can't forget, one of those rounds was that eco.
That is true.
So Cumberland has what, 2 gun rounds?
2 gun rounds.
And all of ours have been gun rounds.
Yes.
So that just kind of shows how good Cumberland is at staying in this game with how well they're able to keep winning without winning in the gun round. Dash push out, Frog gets 2. Frodo gets the 3rd.
One
And it is a
enemy
5v2, and Moonro says, nah, I'll take you out. And
Now,
who
we
else?
have John.
Who else but John?
Oh man. And
Now-
we've seen what he can pull off. So
With this ghost, he might have to look like John Wick here.
let's see. Ghost in hand. No other YouTube.
John, it looks like the Michigan State Michigan State Spartans have taken out your dog. You're gonna have to go full wick on him.
Oh, we know he's there. There's
We know where he is. We're in all angles. He's aware of the fact he could be flanked. With the push, and Frog takes him out. No John Wick here. can go ahead and take that to the bank. That puts us in a very, very commanding position. 8-5, Michigan State.
Yes. Now, if Cumberland doesn't force it, this should be a guaranteed round. Now, we want as many of our players to survive as possible.
And they're not forcing. Cumberland is confident. Oh, and look what Slammed has.
That is
Cut him down
very,
to size.
very dangerous
That-
on an E-card.
Yes.
And we've seen him hold these positions. Okay? And he is good for it.
It
Let's see.
also does not help that Cumberland has no armor. So every single one of their members are one shot to this gun.
See ya.
One. Oh,
And he gets
he gets away. He gets away. That's very nice. It looked like he was in a tradable position, but he does get away. Slammed. Repositioning. Over on U-Haul. Is aware they could be pushed up. Moonrow to back him up.
Solid. Just noise cut. Are they able to pull rotates?
Oh.
Ice Bear is still on B. Jump spotting. Doesn't see anyone, so there's no rotates.
Waiting for a kill. They see the, and there goes Slam, hitting another one. As you say, he doesn't even have to aim for the head. They have no armor. This is body shots. Our wins the whole time. Oh my gosh, and Frog gets 2, and the last one goes to Moonrow. Everybody, get your Ricos. Get your Ricos here. And now this is a very, very scary situation.
Now, I will say, right, this is a bonus round with all 5 of our players still alive.
Absolutely.
So any kills we get here is
And no plant down from Cumberland.
So we're in a very, very good spot right now.
Very, very commanding position. Wonder what the armor situations look like to see what kind of value Slammed is going to be able to get out of this outlaw. Let's take a look. Immediately going for the showers control, which is great because they're not fighting for it, but they're going full short. Look how far pushed up we are. John is ready for it. You know, hey, they're probably on A. We got to go. But
Look how far deep they are. But we have
look at the double flank.
flanks. But this trip could give it all away.
But they could just wait here and possibly send Slam
Spike
over
planted.
it. Interesting. Oh, we did break the trip. I didn't realize.
Now Cumberland does have that.
Gerardo takes out Slammed on the flank. But will they expect 2? It doesn't look like it. And look at that. They took spawn control. Frog gets 1. Ice Bear gets John. Oh my gosh, and Moonrow gets Bilgo. This is looking incredible for Michigan State. The flash out.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Frog versus Ikuda.
And he gets it.
Oh!
Get out of the nade.
And he... Oh. No time. There. But you want to talk about a bonus?
Yes.
You want to talk about a bonus?
That
Killing
is-
every single
yes.
one of... Look at their economy. Not a single one of them can full buy. But... Oh, wait. No. Yeah, not a single one of them can full buy. And it is a offensive. That's offense. They can't just buy Judge and sit in hookah. But you can't laugh at a Judge on a raise.
Yes, that is
You
true.
you
We've
get
seen
2
it.
double satchels, and that Judge becomes very potent.
Right
Yes,
here.
indeed. That judge is sometimes that judge is really annoying to get through, both on
Right here.
attack and defender side.
Absolutely. Being able to fly around and be pretty much fully accurate with the shotguns, it's scary.
It is
Launching smoke.
And as you can see here, they're going for that short control, which is where you want to launch the raise from over the truck into U-Haul, completely clearing that out because the Judge is pretty much going to be a one-shot anywhere in U-Haul. Trailblazer to clear out U-Haul, finds Slammed, and he repositions, gets out of there. He ults, there goes the Judge, but Gerardo is there for backup. Oh, and Frodo. Watch out, Slam. Oh, Catola takes out Bruno. But Frodo is there to kill John. And Cascola.
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
Watch out. And he sees
And
the
he
gun.
knows.
He sees the gun. They know exactly where he's at. They don't have to push. He has to plant. He might be trying to go deep here. Woo! Cascola. And going right into Ice Bear. There's no way, and there's the judge. And that's what happens when you have a judge. There's not much you can do. So, yep, look at the spirits. The spirits are high. That bonus set them up for that.
Yes, it did.
They had to alter their play style on that gun round because of how good that bonus was.
Very nice. Initial peaks, getting those ones, right? And then also both sides just getting those trades. But very nice timing right there on that Cypher.
Absolutely. We have a very interesting fight here coming out from John and Frodo. If John decides to go to shower control, Frodo is 2 off that showstopper. He's going to want to pick up this orb ASAP. Waiting for the peak. Nobody tries it. He gets it. Secures it. And Ice Bear is now coming. Yo, I hear about 50 of them outside of hookah. Let me get some help over here. And that's going to go ahead and rotate Slammed over. But makes no noise leaving hookah. They have to be wary of him. Goes right back in because he's got the judge.
In hand, yes.
This is one of the best
Very
positions you
good
can be in.
Yes.
They're going up along with the sheriffs. I didn't realize this was an eco, but makes sense. If they can win this position, huge, and he just goes across, stopped it, keeps it going, slammed, gets Pascola with the outlaw, realizes that it's an eco and gets it, Kuda, and Ice Bear gets Gerardo, Bill Goat gets slammed, and John.
Down to John.
It's Ice Bear.
6 HP.
Moonrail, highest ranked on the team currently, finishes the round off, and that is huge. Look
No more
at
doubts. We're ready.
Fog.
Oh my god.
20 and 10 right now, and a timeout starting for the attackers. Cumberland, this is crazy. Look at that. We aren't even stressed. We're letting everybody know we're having a great time.
Yes, we are.
This is a dramatic turnaround from the last map.
Yes.
Going band for band, round for round, to now 11-6.
Mhm.
If they lose this round, if Cumberland lose this round, they're down 6-12, and then they have no money
No money.
because this is their buy round.
Yep.
That's why the timeout was called. That's why this is such a big round. They have to get that strategy set in stone.
Yep. And we saw last round, Frodo got that ult orb, and he was 1 away from his ult.
Yes. And so yeah,
and coming into this round, they will have that ult to work with.
and that's just the Raze ult.
Yes.
I'm sure there's probably other ults that we haven't even seen yet
Yeah.
because what is this? The 6th, 7th round,
Yeah.
5th round onto the half. So this is going to be very, very. This is a huge round. This could make or break Michigan State right here. We have the Blade Storm and the Seekers. They have their own showstopper and Seekers and Neural Theft. Whew. Yep, you can see them immediately fighting for the showers control because Raze, Frodo, has been constantly getting his orb there. But we're going to go ahead and get it long now. Never mind, Frodo is not even going to go for the orb. He wants a kill.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, and they are exploding out, and we're actually just going to give him the site because it doesn't matter. Cascola is going to get is going to take out Slammed with it. Ice Bear is already on the flank, already in showers.
Spike planted.
They have to be weary. Oh, and Gerardo takes out Ice Bear through the smoke. And Moonro is all invested. They really, really want this. They realize the type of positioning they're in if they win this round, but Gerardo is not done. And John is not expecting the second flank, that's for sure. Oh, gotta make sure, like you said, when they're looking away from you, it's the hardest shot to hit. Bilgo is gonna take out the round, or take out Frodo, win the round. Crucial round out of Cumberland.
Now, this round right here is also equally as important. I believe that we will be down on the eco if we don't win this. I haven't bought 2
Yeah,
rounds.
and that will put the game into 2 rounds. And if we lose this round, not only does that set Cumberland up for
Right here.
great eco
Right here.
economy throughout the rest of the game, but it puts us on a severe back foot. Same ults to work with,
Yep.
except no secret of Moonro. The immediate Brim ult to clear out showers. They want that showers
I've got your
control.
trail.
And Frog is TPing behind that Seeker or behind that Trailblazer, and Ice Bear gets Gerardo, but Ikuda takes out Ice Bear, and As Cole gets taken out by Frog,
Spike
immediately traded by
down
John.
A.
And then John is immediately traded by Moonrow.
Blinded.
And the spike is down. Ikuda picks up the spike. 32. And Bill goes.
Last player
Oh!
standing.
And great timing. They know exactly where Frodo is. And it is going to be a close one. But he's reading it. Oh, but the cam spotted him. But is he going to be ready? Is he going to peek this? Oh, and wow. Talk about an adjustment and a round out of Cumberland after being down in flank. The timing on that Ikuda kill on Moonrow was the whole game. Well, actually, I should say the Bilgo kill that forced Moonrow to turn around, which gave the timing for Ikuda to take him out. That's what sealed the round. Look at the buy out of Michigan State. A Bucky and 4 sheriffs.
Yes. That's your standard, sheriff, light armor.
Right
Standard,
here.
light
Standard
buy.
save.
Right here.
Let's see.
Let's see what type of eco strategy Michigan State has here. And it looks like it's just going to be a default comp.
Smoke's down.
And Cumberland is expecting a push again. Because they have the weaker weapons, they have to make a play. Cumberland is expecting that.
Yes.
But Michigan State says, we're not going to make a play. You still have to come to our site.
Yep.
We do not have to peek you. And we are praying that it is A. Because we have everyone A. But
Smoke's
Cumberland is
down.
playing it smart.
Poison's
And-
off.
Spreading out over the map. But it looks like it is going to be A. With the spike in showers. Slammed in a great position right now to actually get his team a opening pick.
Does
John
he
is
see
back.
the head?
Does he see the head if John backs up just ever so slightly? The verticality still. The brim molly to delay the push out, and John takes out Slam.
Blinded.
John takes out Frodo. There go the duelist. I dare you to come into you all with it. Moonrow takes out John. Ice Bear.
Player standing.
Moonrow getting traded out, and it's all up to Frog. Coming to you all. Coming to you all, everybody. I dare you.
Does he expect the spike?
No way.
Spike planted.
I don't think so. And yeah, Bilgo with a great lurk and a great flank. And like we said, losing that last round caused that round there to be in Cumberland's favor. Now this is another huge round. Cumberland wins this. They potentially bring it back to 11-11. Michigan State has to win this round.
We're seeing a more aggressive. We're seeing that aggressive short push. Retired because before that last equal round, Cumberland did a very fast A push, right? So now they're thinking it might be Lamb, and it's an op too. Slam.
Ice Bear jump spots everyone, but no rotates. How many people were spotted there?
Well, he heard multiple footsteps, so he heard
Poison's
him.
off.
And why is Moonlight away? Gerardo, hey, I need some help. Oh, yo! Oh! First gun! We will take that. I don't know how he got that kill. Oh, John! Woo! The damage. Look at how weak John is. And we know what the best thing to do to Viper Pit is start
Spike
spraying.
planted.
And Slam is so... Oh. Get out of there. Oh! Look at the damage on him. On to Cascola. And Slam does get... No! Slammed! Hey, this is only a matter of
Enemy
time.
remaining.
Oh, okay, Moonrow. Way to take the kill. Ikuda is... Oh! And nice trade. Very crucial round out of Michigan State. And that is fantastic. That's match point. We're on to match point now.
Match point.
Thank you, game.
They have 3 rounds to finish this up. 4.
They have 3 chances.
Right here.
They have Viper Pit to completely lock down what looks to be Hookah. But do you pop that knowing that Ikuda has his rocket?
It's true.
Do you find where the raise is first?
And it looks like they are opting for that A push again. That worked for them.
Yeah.
There's
And there goes the showstopper.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that takes out the showstopper.
And they have to die, right?
Oh my gosh, and Frog into the position, and Frog takes out Gerardo. And Bilgo swings, but John is still alive, so you cannot count them out. We know one is Cubby. And we know another one is Default. Guys, let's see what we can do.
Putting on
John,
Ice Bear coming up on the flank.
Oh, huge. Breaks the trip. Slam, takes out Bilgo. And it is a 2v4, but John takes out Slam. It gets traded, and that is the victory for Michigan State, 2-0. But it did not feel like that, Kenny. And wow, I cannot believe what we just saw. I mean, a complete switch in the first, what was that? First 17 rounds, 11-6. Yes. And then Cumberland taking that timeout, getting their strategies, and getting back into the game. But Michigan State said, nah, we're just going to win the game. You thought you were going to come back on us, but we're just going to win the game. Yeah. And that's just excellent play calling from Ice Bear. You saw the impact that every single one of them had, and Slammed may have not had the greatest start to the match, but had such impact at the end, especially taking out the showstopper, completely shutting down all of Cumberland's hopes for a push onto a site. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the match today. And look at the stats here. Frog on top, Slammed right behind him. Like we said, slow start, bounce back. 5 first bloods, the most first bloods of the lobby. 5 plants for Moonrow, 5 plants for Frog. Distributing it, the ults that are necessary. Moonrow with 17. Ice Bear with 15, Slammed with 15, and Frodo, which is crazy that Frodo's at the bottom here because it felt like he was just doing whatever he wanted to this match. He had so much impact with his Raze utility, and it seemed like every time we watched him, he was a kill. He got a kill. And look at the guys. I mean, we're used to winning. We're used to winning. Not much reaction out of the fellas. And so if you guys enjoy this, make sure you guys follow our Twitter, our our Instagram, and join our Discord, esports at MSU. Should be links in the chat. Go ahead and click those and just follow. Stay up to date. Are you going to want to miss any more of these? A 19-17 win, and then a 13-9. I mean, resilience out of it. That just shows how important that overtime win was. We could have been going to third map.
We very well could have. Yes, we were able to use that momentum we won from that very close match, right? And just close it out, right? At the end there, we had the reads. We knew
exactly what they wanted to do.
Yep. Ice Bear had the very good flanks every time. He had that stuff locked down, right? He even had that pressure there. They were just watching that flank, right?
They had to
while they're on that attacking side.
He breaks that trip, backs off, and then I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Frodo or Moonrow, takes out Bilgo, and that immediately shuts down the flank. And then at that point, John had to do something, tried to pull it out, but Moonrow shut him down, and Frodo with the final kill to put the nail in the coffin for MSU to win 2-0 in this Valorant. And now we will advance to the quarterfinals where we will play in Columbus. And make sure you guys tune into that. It won't be casted on here, but make sure to keep up to date with that. I'm Alex.
I'm Kenny.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And awesome win by Michigan State.
Yes. Let's go.
See ya.
When do we give up? When do we just close our eyes and say, that's it? This water's too polluted. This disease too far along. To a Spartan, the answer is simple. Never. Because Michigan State was founded on the belief that our purpose is to make the world a better place. And when you're open to unconventional thinking, you value people's differences and are willing to work harder, push farther, and forge true partnerships. Then and only then can you solve the world's toughest problems. Better, faster. Like renewable energy, clean water, Parkinson's disease, and fighting malaria. Things Spartans work on every single day, all without fanfare. Because we know our true triumph lies in the impact we make on the world around us. And after all, if we don't do it, who will? Spartans will.